I have to admit, I was always envious of my siblings. They got all these crazy superpowers, and me, I just have a sword. A sword. That's all I got. Nothing else. Look, my siblings? Those guys went crazy. They're so lucky and they have such amazing stuff. Let me explain. Where I live, we have a coming of age ritual. The ritual is pretty simple. Each person has to do a dance of their thought. Then they get the blessing of the holy water, each person being bathed in it. Then comes the toy choosing ritual, where each person chooses a toy that best suits their abilities. And finally, a book that grants you your true power, your calling, your fate. My sister chose a hand fan and got the gift of air. She could float for short distances, make vehicles go faster, and even shoot out beams of air to force people away. My brother took up a toy laptop and gained the book of intelligence. He became insanely tech savvy, being able to do everything from code complex programs to patiently hack his enemy's Facebook to blackmail them for things he needed done. My other sister chose a skipping rope and got a book of agility. She became insanely fit and could do gymnastics of insane levels, jumping around and beating down on people if necessary. All these cool powers. And then there's me. I chose a toy sword because it looked cool, and I got a tome of, well, swords. It didn't teach me anything. It was mainly just a picture book of a little sword doing a lot of fancy stuff with no explanation on how to do it. The last part of the book gave me a sword which was about twice the size of my palm. I just stood there in shock as I held what seemed like the most useless thing in the world and stared at the others, getting used to their newfound powers. I held up the sword and tried swinging it, thinking something would happen, but nope, just a small swoosh. I looked around and everyone is using all kinds of cool abilities. I swing my sword harder and a big slash of air flies out and knocks down a shelf of tomes. Aha, I think, before I realized my sister used her new abilities to trick me. That was 10 years ago. 10 years filled with mockery and belittling. Not anymore. I used to spend those 10 years wishing I got something better or that they'd lose their powers. I finally ended up trying to cut the book with my stupid little sword and found a hidden note that explained how to use it. I had to mention the type of move I wanted to use and then do the action mentioned in the book through the form of pictures. I've been training for a month now, and I can make this small, almost kitchen knife looking sword do almost anything from block attacks to cut through air and stab people in the heart. I've just arranged for a match between me and my siblings.